Turn it around, turn it around. How do I turn it around? How do I turn it around? There we go. Hey. Alright. So let's try this again. Let's hope this works. Anyway, I've got to cook. And everything Star Wars, I'm here. I don't know if you're going to be there, but I hope you'll be there. Anyway, I was playing Jedi Fallen Order, but I have to do some cooking a little bit. So I'm going to do a quick little prep. And then I'm going to go back to playing Jedi Fallen Order. So I'm going to delete that live video. So anyway, I guess I'm live. Showing them live for about a minute. So yeah, so here I am live, and then I'll go back and play some Jedi Fallen Order. So anyway, let me prepare. So get ready. So I don't know if you guys have seen The Mandalorian. I thought it was awesome. I put some footballs because I think a football happened today. I hope Scott will come on here. I hope my move man. I hope stops by so we can talk some football. His Dallas Cowboys didn't do so well. So yeah. So anyway, I need a pot. Get a pot. Yeah, I'm not a good cook. I don't see anybody on, so I don't know if anybody's gonna come on, but so here's my pot. Getting all set to go. Got my strainer. Just have to put something in a pot, so give me a second. So the Mando was really awesome. I don't know if you guys are watching The Mandalorian, but man, it was just off the hook. I loved episode 3. I think that was my favorite. It was definitely my favorite. So if you didn't watch The Mandalorian, I'm going to do a video on it, but it was great. I think right now things are going pretty well with Star Wars. I mean, between Disney Plus, I'm watching the Clone Wars. I've never watched them before. I think I've seen like the first few episodes. I remember seeing them, but now I'm up to like episode 14 of season 1, and it's really cool. It's really, really cool. So yeah, I gotta find lentils, or I have to find. What am I gonna find? Lentils, or anyway, I'm not a good cook. If I haven't said that. But I'm saying it now. So, hey, Luke, what's up? I was wondering if you guys were going to pop in here. Luke, you got one hell of a busy schedule, my friend. One hell. How nice. The bag just opened up. That's beautiful. I am too. I hope I could you in a video or collab sometime. I really love that. I'm currently trying to gain weight for the military too, because you need to have a certain requirement. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Anyway, if you don't know, I'm making split pea, and half of it, by the way, shh, don't tell anybody, but I just made a mess on the floor. So I'm gonna have to clean that up because I can't believe I made a mess. Anyway, so let's clean this up. So anyway, Luke, it was good to see you, man. And you're busy with work and school and whatnot. You weigh 135 and you're 6 feet. Damn, you're skinny, bro. I need a 145. Wow, use the force to clean it up. I wish I could just do that. Have you been watching The Mandalorian? I was going to talk about that, but I don't want to ruin it for people yet. I'll do a video based on that. And let me try. Hold on a second. I'm going to put it in the Tupperware and see how this works. I'm making a friggin' mess. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, that's why. I am making such a mess. Sorry, my wife called just as I was doing that. I'm still on, right? Yeah, I'm still live. I just can't see anybody. Okay, Luke's on. Luke says, I'm 35, 6 feet. I know I'm skinny, and yes, I love all 3 episodes. I get my skinny body from my dad. He's 166 and 6'2". Okay, so I'm 5'10", 5'11", and I weigh, I think I'm 180. At one point, I was about 145 for like life. And I was skinny. So I like the weight I'm at now. I mean, maybe I could lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, maybe. My goal was 175, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with where I'm at right now. So, you know, that's where I'm at, and I'm okay with it. If I'm at 180 is not bad. Actually, let me stop lying. I'm 190, and so I wouldn't mind a little bit lighter, but I could eat a lot better than what I'm eating. So that's another factor too. What I'm eating. This is gonna be messy. I hope I'm doing it right. I've never done this before. God knows what a mess I'm making in this kitchen. God knows it's a mess. I can't wait to play Jedi Fallen Order. I was trying to play, but this is just a sporadic live. I know a lot of people don't come on Sunday because they're either watching the NFL or they're getting ready for school or they're watching someone else's streaming or whatever. Whatever. I don't care. You know. But I have to say, what Luke said? I'm joining the army, by the way, and 190 is 5 for 5'11". Is it? I hope so. And I feel like I'm a little chunky. I don't know. It's funny, like when I was young, I wanted to be 190 because I was playing sports, but because of my metabolism was off the wall, I couldn't get there. So my doctor's like, yeah, your metabolism is too much, buddy, so, you know, you're not going to get there. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, your metabolism's, you know, too fast. He said, as you get older, that might change. But he said, right now, it'll let you. Because I was playing football, hockey, basketball, baseball, or softball. Not baseball. I want to specify. So I was playing so many sports, I just couldn't gain anything. Like, I could eat things. People were mad, like, oh my God, you could eat all that and not gain anything? And I was like, yeah, but at that time I was trying. So the Army is, what? Army is a branch I'm not doing. Oh, Navy, Air Force, etc. And mine is so high. So yeah, that's probably why you're skinny. Probably because that's what I was assuming. You must be active, which is a good thing. Don't knock it, man. It's a good thing that you're active, and that's really good. You know, so don't say, oh my God, I shouldn't be playing sports. No, if you're playing, enjoy it, man. Because I loved it. When my friends were around, I used to run home from high school, and the one thing I would do was always play sports. Always. Winter time I played hockey, and you know, we played basketball sometimes. Mostly it was hockey. I remember I used to love it, man. I had so much fun. Oh my God, the fun I had. The fun I had. I loved playing. I really did. It was a blast. So much fun to play sports. I wish I could now. I mean, but you know, maybe I could, but I need the time, and I just don't have the time anymore. It's hard, like, you know, and I don't do as much work as you do. Thing is, every time I gain weight, I get taller. Wow, how old are you? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking, Luke? Man, you do a lot, bro. See, I was going to talk about The Mandalorian. Like, you know, the big thing. I mean, the big thing right now is, spoiler alert, I'm going to mention some stuff about The Mandalorian because I think it'd be cool to talk about it, is that Baby Yoda oh, you're 17. Oh, wow, you're young, man. Holy shit. I didn't know you were that young. I'm not knocking it. It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. Everything I'm telling you is good. You know? You'll get there. Trust me, you'll get there. I mean, if you want to gain weight, I hate to say it, stop playing sports, but, you know, it's good for you to play sports. You know, and enjoy it with your friends. And I think sports is great. Sports is how I met most of my people. I've watched Mandalorian too, so go ahead. Okay, good. So I'll talk about it since you're cool with it. So first off, we'll talk about, I guess, the whole thing. First of all, I loved IG-11. I thought that he was awesome. Hey, Star Wars World Review stopped by to say hi. Hey, what's up? What?
Can I say hi?
There's nobody here, baby. There's only one guy in here. Everybody else is, wherever, doing whatever.
Wait!
Yeah, leave it, Maya. I gotta clean it up. I know. The bag opened up. Don't worry about it.
What is this?
It's a mess. That's what this is. This whole thing's a mess.
But what is this food? I'm telling you.
It's gonna be a mess.
Is this peas?
Yes. Just be peas, man. It's peas. So I loved, of course, everybody loves Baby Yoda. Stopping by to say hi. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, I hope you did too, Star Wars World Reviews, and I hope you're doing well. And I know you've been streaming. Have you started streaming Jedi Fallen Order, which I want to play in a little bit. I definitely want to get playing that again. This is almost done. That droid would have stayed in it. Yeah, I wish IG-11 stayed in it longer. I have to say, that ending of the first episode really shocked. I loved it, that they went to battling out. Let me hit self-destruct. No, don't initiate self-destruct. Which I thought was so funny. And then at the end, here's the funny part. The droid said that the baby had to be killed, yet he was told dead or alive. And if it was alive, he'd get more than he would if it was dead. And, then he started taking a liking to it, which I thought was funny, I think I'm going to do this, 'cause that other thing's not working out for me. So, it seemed to me as if, he started liking the baby and whatever. And then, it's funny, someone on YouTube said, oh, they should have killed it, the Mandalorian's weak, that. I said, no, man. No, it's not that he's weak. Hey, Krang, what's up? Just gonna drop by to give a like before I go to bed. Oh, wow. All right, Brody. It's good to see you as always, Mr. Krang. I hope all's well. Hope school, you're at school, right? I hope school's going well. Thank you for hitting the like. Luke said, I like that show brings back old stuff such as Tatooine. Yeah, I like the nostalgia of it. I like how the Mandalorian has all these things like the Sandcrawler, the Jawas was cool. Seeing the creatures, IG-8, seeing IG-11 I thought was so kick-ass. It was friggin' awesome, man. I was so into it. I thought IG-11 was terrific. I have a feeling, okay, he's coming back. Because in the trailer, they show, I forgot her name, she's coming in the show sooner or later. And she says, who are they waiting for? And the robot goes, the Mandalorian. So I have a feeling he's coming back. And remember, he's a droid. So he can come back. And, and the Mandalorian is probably going to have a crew. He's probably going to have a crew because now he's out of the guild after what he did, after saving the kid. And the guild, all their phones went off because, all their things went off, whatever it was, because of the Empire. So the Empire is still sticking around. Still causing trouble. And at first I thought I thought that he had hired the stormtroopers. I thought they were stormtroopers for hire, but now we're learning that it wasn't stormtroopers for hire. This is the Empire. They're still around. Which is very interesting twist. Stuke Spinal Tap, how are you, my friend? Luke says, I like the show brings back, I've read that. Crank says, school starts in 5 hours. I haven't slept yet. Wow. Snook says, did you see the Vader VR storyline? I didn't see the storyline, but I put up the trailer. I didn't see the storyline. All I know about the VR, because I don't have it, I'm not going to get it, is that basically that the guy's, I guess he thought he was going to be apprentice of Vader. Kind of like, kind of reminds me of the story of The Force Unleashed, when he was Vader's apprentice and Vader just used him. So I think Vader's learning from his buddy Palpatine there and just using people to get what he wants and get done what he needs. And I think that's what it is. I didn't see the whole storyline. Luke's thing is Yoda will never grow because they age so slow. Yeah, baby, yeah. Some people call them Yiddle. And rumor against rumor, I don't know how true this is, was that Yaddle, if you don't know who Yaddle, yeah, it's good. If you don't know about Yaddle, Yaddle was part of, and part of the council, the Jedi Council, and so she was there. Yoda was there. Like, did Yoda do the funky with it? Now, remember, you're talking 50 years ago. Now, this show starts 5 years after Return of the Jedi. After, okay. Now, I haven't done a time frame, so I don't know where 45 years. I don't know if that's prequels or is that before prequels. I'm not sure of the time frame there. Yoda is against that, though. Yeah, but he's a Yoda species, right? So, I mean, then again, we don't know nothing about his species. There was no backstory of Yoda. We know nothing of Yoda. I mean, so, you know. So who knows, you know? We don't know much about Yoda, do we? This is almost done, I guess. It's getting pretty clear. It's not as cloudy anymore. So anyway, I'm sitting here. It's true. Yoda is against because you can't have attachments, and we all see what happened when Anakin had his attachment, right? Anakin had his attachment, and oh, by the way, if you haven't checked out Snook Spinal Tap, or please give him a holler. Check him out. Subscribe to his channel. If you haven't checked out Open Movie Man, check out his channel. Give him some love and support. You know how I am on this channel. I feel that everybody. Star Wars World Reviews is another person. You might want to check out her channel. She does a lot of gaming. So she games, I think, once every day, or at least close to every day. So she's cool. You might want to check her out. I don't know. So I thought the greatest was seeing the Mandalorians in action. I thought that was so kick-ass. I thought that was just incredible to see that this thing's ready. To see them fight, I loved it, man. I so loved to see them fight. I thought that was great. And the guy comes out with the gun, the heavy guy. Oh, I thought it was so awesome to see all these guild members. He's trying to save the baby. Oh, I loved it. And people don't know that the Stormtroopers, and I'll keep saying this on my channel, was the 501st Legion. Now, what they are is that they're a group of people. These are not Star Wars actors, okay? They are a group who do things to charity work. So that's what they do. Now, I'm assuming that the money that goes to them is going to go to charity. I'm sure some will go to them. But that's who they were. All the Stormtroopers were from the 501st Legion. I think that was really, really awesome that they would participate and they hired them to be part of the show. I thought that was fantastic. So what else? So Luke was 50 years would be past prequels because Luke was in his 20s at the end of Return of the Jedi. Okay, so Luke was in his 20s, right? So that means Baby Yoda would be. So now we're talking 25 years, right? And then we get into the prequels. That's interesting. I don't know the time frame. Snook says maybe Jar Jar aged quicker and was actually only 5 years old in a grown body. Like Yoda baby aging slowly. Hey, Jack, how are you, man? Jack JW Productions, what's going on? My daughter says, hi, Jack. She's screaming from the living room. Hold on, I gotta bring this to the pot. I have to clean my kitchen, and I want to go play some Jedi Fallen Order. But, hey, if you guys are here, I'll stay on. I mean, screw it. If you want me to stay on and we could talk another 15 minutes, I'll do it. Or not. So, anyway, this pot is probably too big for what I'm trying to do. So, I'm going to take you back and forth so I'm making a entire mess of this kitchen, man. Shoot, I killed this kitchen really badly. I mean, badly. Oh, my God. Hold on. I gotta try to save this. It's not going so well as I'd like it to. I think the pot I got was too big. Way too big. Way too big. But whatever. So I'm really focusing here. I'm trying to cook, and I'm not a good cook. I'm really not. So, Jack, how are you? What's going on? We're talking about The Mandalorian. Like I said, I hope you've seen it. I don't know if you've seen it, but that's what we're talking about. This pot is too big. That's what I'm trying to. I always. That's not what I meant. You're taking my words against me. That's funny. I'm working on. What a mess you want to see the mess I made on this floor? Look at the mess I made on this floor. This is horrible. Look at this. That's the mess I made on the floor. That's signs of a good chef right there. Oh, I messed up. So anyway, Mandalorian again. Loved IG8, IG11. Kick it, dude. Hey, turns around. I thought that was fantastic, man. And I thought he'd be an asset to the Mandalorian. I think now Mandalorian has to get a crew. If I was him in this next episode, the first thing I would do was go retrieve IG88, pick him up, make him part of the crew. See if Nick Nolte doesn't want to be his crew. He wants to stay where he is because it's peaceful. So I that's what I was thinking. Luke's making fun of me. So I thought that now is the time he has to get a crew because he's got the guild against him. How he's going to make money, I have no idea. And I hope this Yoda was worth it all. I mean, I understand the attachment because I felt the attachment to Baby Yoda. Everybody does. It's all over Twitter. There's tons and tons of memes about this Baby Yoda thing. Speculation galore about Baby Yoda. And I just think it's just fantastic. I love The Mandalorian. I love the second episode when he used the Force and you see the thing like that. I was like, oh, my mind was blown. The Jawas, the Sandcrawler was great. The visuals are terrific. The acting, the story. The story is what I love. That's what we needed with The Last Jedi. A story. We don't have a story. We have no backstory. We don't know about the characters. People said that about Rogue One. Oh, we don't know about the characters. But you learned a little bit. Because Cassian Andor tells you he was a rebel spy. He had to do things he didn't want to do with his life. And now they're going to have a series based on that, which I think is going to be off the wall. Off the wall. That's what I think. Snook Spinal Tap says, looks like skills on the floor. Yeah, and Luke says, I agree. It's an awesome show. Awesome show. So, yeah. So that's what it is right now. That's how I feel. Also, if you haven't checked out my Twitter, I post a lot of things that I don't do on the show. My channel, I post a lot of images from The Rise of Skywalker coming out, images of The Mandalorian. There's a lot of things. There's sometimes a joke, sometimes funny things, memes. I put a whole bunch of stuff on Twitter. So if you want to check out that, hey, you might actually see some stuff that you won't see here. And it doesn't cost you anything. There's no Patreon. So it doesn't cost you a dime. So you can just go on Twitter and check it out. Hey, there's Scott. What's up? If you want to join the stream, just if you want me to, I don't have StreamYards. Here's the problem with the phone. Let me explain. I can't have people join me, and it's sad because I want to have. Like right now, I would ask Snook, and I would ask you to join me. Hell, I'd ask Luke to join me. But the problem is, I just don't have. I only have a phone, and the phone doesn't grant me access to have people on the show. So what I'm going to do is, I have a laptop. I always say, I should say a laptop. I don't know why. A laptop. I didn't get the chance to do it this weekend, but what I want to try to do is, I'm going to set up the laptop, and so I could do one weekend, and I know I'm not doing anything, which isn't next weekend, because I got company coming in, it's Thanksgiving, it's going to be a big weekend. But when I don't have anybody, and I don't have nothing to do, which is be a miracle, I'm going to set up the laptop so I can invite people onto my first ever stream with people, and we're just going to talk for 2 or 3 hours. And I'll ask whoever wants to be on it, to be honest. Whether Scott wants to be on it, Snook wants to be on it, Drunk or Mary or Hacker or whoever wants to be on it. Well, my first ever invite people in, but I know I have to do that through StreamYards. I have to download all the stuff, passwords, whatever it's going to take. I'm not at a computer, and I don't have a lot of time. Because when I'm free, I like to play a video game. And I do that through the PlayStation. So, let me see what everybody's saying. Scott's, okay, Stoke, I hope they nerd out in episode 9 and not keep it dumbed down. I hope it's way over my head. What exactly you mean by that, my friend? And Scott, if you and Snook haven't checked out each other, check out each other out. Snook's got a great channel. He does a lot of Star Wars theory stuff. He puts out a lot of videos, man. I mean, damn. And I love the end of his video. It goes, like the Force, I may the Force be with you always. He jumps out the screen just like that. I love Snook. Snook, I had to say, Snook Spinal Tap has been one of my, like Luke, him, Rhodes Rants, John Matrix. They were the first Entertainment Hacker. They were the first group of guys I branched out to. I subscribed to their channels and started watching their videos. There was another guy called Dog. He was on with last week. I don't know what happened. I guess he just gave up. I don't know. Some people do. I don't know why. I mean, he should just done it to do it. But whatever. Yeah. I mean, I can't do it next weekend because, like I said, it's Thanksgiving weekend. Maybe the weekend after that, I might be able to do it, which would be the first weekend in December. It's possible. Or the second weekend in December. I think right around that time. Because it would be great. We could talk about the Mandalorian. We could talk about, or maybe I should do it like after the Rise of Skywalker drops. And because a lot of people, I don't know who's going to see it, but it would be interesting to talk about that with people. I already got my tickets. I'm going to go. I'm going Thursday night, Friday night. I forget which night I'm going. But yeah, I think on Friday I'm going at 8:30. So I'll have to do a review right after that. So yeah, look, if you want to join, that'd be cool. I'd have you on, Snook on, Scott on. That'd be fun. I think that'd be a fun chat we could do. So let me get this thing going. I don't even know if I'm doing it right. And I gotta clean up the kitchen, and I want to go play some Jedi Fallen Order. I'll stay on for, I'll chat. It's been on about half hour, 28 minutes. Yeah, so I'll stay on for 10 more minutes with you guys. Then I'm gonna jump to Fallen Order, and I'm gonna put my phone on so I can watch the Green Bay San Francisco game. I watch it through the NFL app. It's legal. It's not illegal. Nothing I'm doing is illegal. So I can watch the game while playing Jedi Fallen Order while I'm talking to whoever shows up and play the game. Try to go get through it. Because I want to go to my next world because I think I finished this one. So yeah. Alright, the soup is on. I don't know, I'll add a little bit more water. I'll clean the kitchen. Let's add some water to it. And I still need some more water. And if you have, Luke, do you have Twitter? Because if you have Twitter, I could always DM you, which means, message you, and we could set it all up. This soup, it's not drugs. It's a soup. It's a split pea soup. It's not drugs. Okay, while we're doing this, I'm going to clean up the mess I made because it's a dang mess. So I'm going to get my broom and let me clean up. And I want to go play some Jedi Fallen Order. I'm going to put you guys here. Yes, Maya? 1 second. Hold on, I gotta clean up. So, what a little mess I made a freaking mess. So the Bando, what's gonna happen? I think, in my opinion, I think that he's gonna take Baby Yoda. He's gonna form a crew. I think the first thing, if I was him, what I would do is IG-11 is the first thing I would do is go back to that world, get him, repair him, and make him part of my crew. And erase his memory. That's what I would do. They can't see you. Okay, go.
Daddy, will you keep the camera like that?
No, I have to go, baby. I want to go play a game now.
Yay!
I'm going to play my game. I want to go... Oh, man. Look at the mess I made. What a mess, man. This is horrible.
Yeah, it's green beans.
I know.
Daddy, have you ever ate green string beans?
Yes, I have 8 green string beans.
But not me.
Hold on a second. What does Luke said? I don't, but I'll get it. Get my broom and clean it. You copied me, Luke?
You got it.
Luke is copying everything I'm saying here. So yeah, that's what I would do if I'm the Mandalorian. I mean, I don't know what this episode's going to be about. I haven't seen anything leaked about it. So I mean, I knew when after the first episode, I saw what was leaked. It said that the second episode was about him taking the asset, and the third episode was him dropping off the asset. So I was like, oh crap, he's going to get rid of the baby. But you know, I think it's great because he's got a Force user, right? If he adds IG-11 to help him out, and he's got two people, he's got him and the robot, who kicks ass, in my opinion. He can get rid of that self-destruct thing. But, and then if he can get some other people, he can have a crew. And I don't know if he's going to be a bounty hunter, though, because now he doesn't have the guild. So I don't know what he's going to do exactly. It's kind of weird. Hold on, I got to throw this in the trash. Hold on. What Luke saying? You wish the baby was older. I'm excited to see. Well, I mean, what I'm shocked is that he's 50 and he's that size. I mean, that's incredible. And I remember because Yoda says, well, when 900 years old you get to be, let me know how you are, you know? And I remember that, and I'm like, wow, he's feeling 50. I wish the baby was older. He'd just be a Mandalorian. Well, I don't know, because this is the time when it's kind of in turmoil. Like, you have the Resistance, right, who won the war. But throughout the galaxy, you know, they're trying to get order, but they can't really. The Empire obviously is still around, just without Palpatine or Vader. They still exist. And the First Order is going to come into power, right? And we see some of his backstory with the battle droids. Rookie Critic! What am I doing? Well, actually, I was cooking. I was talking about The Mandalorian. In a while, I'm going to go play Jedi Fallen Order. I made a horrible mess on my floor, so I'm cleaning it up. And I'm going to play a video game for a couple hours, and that's what I'm doing. So how are you? I saw you at Subway with your big bun, your big hero. What's for dinner? I already ate, but my wife was not feeling too well, so she asked me to make some split pea soup, which I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, plain English. And so, yeah, so I got it cooking, but I made a mess on the floor, so I'm kind of like cleaning it up. So, yeah, because like the bag was open, and I didn't know that, so as I took the bag, so something poured on the floor, so I kind of fucked up, plain English. And so now I'm cleaning it up, because that's what I should do. But how's everything, man? I tease everyone with the Subway. I see clean up. Yes, clean up. Aisle 7, clean up. So how are you, Cookie Critic? How's everything? I hope you're well. Man, I got a freaking mess on the floor. Seriously. It feels like these things went all over the place. And it's not good. Okay, what else happened? Rookie says, I see cleanup boy. Doing good. Quarter is almost over. Trying to figure out Copa and crap. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's talk about Copa. That's a great subject that you brought up. And I don't know why other channels are not bringing this up. Basically, if you're a kid's channel, which you're not, I'm not, you can get fined like $42,500 if you're not honest. So you have to put your videos to know this is not a kid's video. So in other words, if your videos like, you know, relate to, let's say you're Lego channel, right? And then you're trying to get over. You're like, shoot, I'll put, it's not kids because it's Legos. But if it's characters, if it's like some kind of toys, stuff like that. What Scott say? Oh, Scott, this is Rookie. I don't know if you two know each other. Rookie Critic and Open-Minded Movie Man. You guys should check each other's channels out. You know, maybe smash that subscribe button to each other. Rookie says,
everyone, I gotta go now.
Go, man. Go. Trying to figure out Copa. Copa makes me definitely want to join BitChute. But, you know, here's the thing. it's going to be for every platform. It's going to be for everything. And the reason is because of what they did. They were taking data from kids.
Daddy!
What?
Help!
Yeah. Like Luke says, I smashed it and broke my screen. Yeah, Luke, if you, I'll introduce you all. Open-minded movie man, his name is Scott. The rookie critic, his name is Jeff. And Luke, well, I don't know Luke's real name. I just call him Luke. I guess that's his real name. I don't know. So why did they make me do that? I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I hope you have insurance, Luke. I'm sorry about that. Open-minded movie. Rookie says, hey, Scott. And then Scott says, I'm also on another stream talking about how Carrot Top moron needs to be fired. And he says, hey, Jeff. And then Luke is my real name. Ah, great. So Luke, Jeff, who is the rookie critic, and open-minded movie man whose name is Scott. So if you guys haven't subscribed to each other, check each other out. You know, I always try to have the community support each other because everybody's really cool here, you know. So you have to check out Snook Spinal Tap. See, Snook has to be careful because he does a lot of toy videos. Now, that's a problem. That's a problem. So what I had to do, believe it or not, I had to delete. I deleted like a few videos because I had Maya on that channel, and I also did trick or treating, right? So I couldn't label that, you know, because if I labeled that not for kids, and then they said, oh no, that's for kids because it's trick or treating, you know, they could find me. Now, I don't think they're going to fine a small channel or people who are not making money or barely making money $42,000. I think what they'll do is they'll give a warning or they'll give us $50 fine or something small. I don't see. So what I did was I looked at anything I had toys. I deleted a video because I had toys, so I deleted that. I deleted Maya's Trick or Treat. I deleted a couple of live streams because I had Maya as my guest, and I put me with Maya as my guest. And I didn't want them to say, oh, there's a kid, it's your daughter, so therefore it's a kid video. No, it's not a fucking kid video. And you're going to hear me curse a couple of times because, you know what, I want to get the point that this is not a fucking kid's video to them. So I don't want to curse. I don't want to be that way, but I might have to, which really sucks. But if it gets to the point, of course, this video is not for children. There's nothing here. There's no ABCs. There's no 1, 2, 3s. There's no... I don't have any characters like Tom and Jerry. I don't have any... Another channel's going to be careful is Kermit the Log and Snow Dub because they are puppets. They're puppets. Now, the thing is, their language isn't. So that's how I think they're gonna get away. Like, this is not a kid's channel because it's a language, you know. So they'll get away from it. They got to be careful though with their thumbnails. They're gonna be real careful there. Rookie says, wondering if my old Game of Tomatoes video would be fined even though those aren't for kids. I don't think so because it's violent. It shows violence in it. And how could that be kid-friendly if you're showing violence? You know, I think they mean video because here's the thing: the kids' videos aren't going to get monetized. They're not going to make as much money anymore. They can't run ads. You can't talk. You can't leave comments. So it's gonna hurt people who do that for a living. And I'm certainly glad this isn't my living. So Luke says, no, this doesn't have the ABCs. And then Ricky says, I just wanted to get warned before. Yeah, I agree. And it's a scary thing. I'm surprised that people aren't scared of it, treating it like, it's nothing. And, you know, as they grow, it's something to think about because no one is secure on this platform. And I'm going to prove to you, Ivan Ortega, who had 35,000 subscribers, can no longer control his channel for unknown reasons. My friend Tommy Juice, who's a gamer, cannot control his channel, and YouTube has done nothing for either one of those people for unknown reasons. At that point, I would leave I told them, why don't you just start a new channel and tell your subscribers, look, this is going to be my new channel, please subscribe to it, even though it sucks to be at 0, but you won't be because when you have 35,000, you know, people are going to come, even if it's 25, people are going to come back to your channel and subscribe to you. And the same thing with Tommy is you have 2,000 people. Even if 1,000 people subscribe, still, people are going to come back to your channel. So COPPA is a very scary thing, you know, but you have to really be childish, you know, with Legos or Star Wars toys and that's where I think Snook has to be careful because he puts out a lot of like Transformer videos, and I'm talking about the figures. I think if you put out figures like Imperial Academy, you know, he only has 200 subs, but he does Star Wars figures, and that can be kid related. So that's why I got rid of my figure thing, and I won't ever show a toy or sorry, that was my sweatshirt. I won't ever show a toy here again. I won't show a figure. Now, I'm going to have a giveaway, but that's different. It's a giveaway. It's not, you know, I don't think that's, I have to be careful with that too, because I'm going to be like, listen, this is, you know, I'm not going to curse. This isn't fucking for kids. So I'm going to have to say something like that, and I don't want to, but I don't know how with this COPA thing, this $42,000 fine thing, how you can't be a little nervous. Especially if you're a big channel, and I'm telling you, they're going to go after somebody, and they're going to make an example, and that's going to really scare the community. And it's sad because I have a wonderful community here. People like Rookie, Snook, Open Minded, Luke, you know, Star Wars World Reviews. Great people, great channels. And I don't want to lose this community. I don't want to lose the people who I associate with, I socialize with. It'd be really sad to do that. Rookie says, Breezy Voices finally made a video on it. She's 2 million subscribers. I don't know who she is. You know everybody, Rookie. Wow. Luke says this is trash YouTube. It's turned the way it's turning into is, you know, I don't like it. I don't like what they're doing at all. Oh shit! Hold on a second. I gotta get this out of the closet. Hold on, I'll be right there. Okay, hold on, I'm coming. That looks a lot better. So I made a friggin' mess. Look at this fucking mess I made. Look at this shit. God, and then I just dropped this. Look, and then I dropped this on the floor. Look at the retard I am. Fuck. I just cleaned this hole up and I messed it up again. Oh my God. Do you go through this at Subway? Does this happen to you, Rookie Critic? Do you make messes like this? By the way, Rookie, I don't know if you saw Flipped Out video. He's back. Flip's a great friend of mine. I really like Flip. I'm glad he's back. And he made a great video. I love Ronaldo. That's a great character he has. He's yeah, I'm cleaning. He looks making fun of me. Oh, Rookie's got to go. All right, Rookie. Have a good one. I don't know if he heard me then. All right. So Rookie left. I don't know who's here besides Luke. I see there's more people than that, but I don't know. No one's commenting, which should be nice. So Luke, besides you being busy and since you're the only one talking to me, I don't know why else someone talking to me. My friend. So, what was your favorite part about The Mandalorian? Was it all the nostalgia, them showing like Jawas and Sandcrawler and the cooking that guy from the Jabba the Hutt, or hey B16, what's up? What's going on, man? How are you? What's going down? How are you? Good to see you. Hold on while I clean up my mess in here. She wants milk. Tell her I'll bring the milk in a second. Hold on, I'm just cleaning up in here. All right, yeah. All right, so I cleaned up. Thank God. So the visuals, which I agree, the visuals are incredible. And yes, bringing back the old stuff. B says, I love The Mandalorian. So do I. What was your favorite episode and why? For me, it's episode 3. Having seeing those Mandalorians come in and battle, that was fucking kick-ass, man. I was so, like, you see that in the Star Wars Clone Wars. But to see that live, like that was so awesome, man. That was so awesome. Carl Weathers has been great. And it's funny how he got shot and he pulls out the medal and he got shot in the medal. And that was great. I was like, wow, he survived. I thought that was so cool. I thought that was so cool. I think the show so far is just absolutely, this is worth every penny. And believe it or not, I saw Endgame for the first time. That's right. I never saw it in the theaters. I never saw it in theaters, and I saw it for the first time. And it was awesome. I was very happy with it. I definitely got to do a review on it because that's going to shock people when I say I saw Endgame for the first time. You're going to be shocked by that. B says, haven't done 3 yet. Waiting on my daughter to get home and watch it with me. You're going to love 3, dude. If you loved 2, you are absolutely going to love 3. 3 is going to blow your mind. I'm telling you. It's going to blow your mind. It was just that good. Just that. I won't talk about 3 since you didn't see it. But so let's talk about 2. I'll tell you what was funny about 2. I loved when he's trying to scale up the thing. He's scaling up and they're throwing like appliances. They're throwing things down. And he's getting hit and everything's falling. And I was surprised. I was like, wait a minute. Why don't they just shoot him? You know, he's at the side. He's not like he has the force. So just come out the window and shoot him with your gun. I was shocked until he gets to the top and then they shoot him. I'm like, oh. But it was so funny. And then he's shooting flame at them. They're all ducking and it was so fun. I thought that was so funny. I had to say it was good humor. But you see, to me, that's what The Last Jedi did wrong. They were humorous, but at the wrong time, which made it cringy. This is humorous, but at the right time, and this is what makes Star Wars. Like when Chewbacca was laughing at Han, and he's like, laugh it up, fuzzball. You know, and it's funny because, you know, he's laughing and he's getting yelled at, and I think that's funny. I love it. It's just great. So I thought it was so funny with the Jawas. I thought it was great with Baby Yoda using the Force. That was so, awesome. I'm going to call him Yiddle because that's what I heard his name is. By the way, the Mandalorian's name, which I know he has not revealed it yet, it's, so I'm going to spoil this for you. His name is Din, D-Y-N, and that's his name. Because I found out because Pascal said it in an interview, and I was like, oh, crap, you know, and he hasn't revealed that at all. But that's his name. His name is Din. So I don't know if I should call him Din or the Mandalorian, but that's his name. Din something Jared or something like that. Or, I have to watch the interview again, but I was like, oh, crap, he revealed the name. So it's not a secret. It's out there. I mean, just most people probably don't know, but it's not going to make a major difference to anybody what his name is. But it was just cool. Yeah, I loved it. I think the Mandalorian is really, man, how I'm trying to say. I think it's great. The visuals are great. The old nostalgia is great. Now, here's what some people are saying. Okay, this is the negative, because you know how people have to pick and find things to just poke at. Well, they're saying, well, the Mandalorian, it's not Boba Fett, but it's like Boba Fett. And IG-11 is not IG-88, but he's like IG-88. And Baby Yoda is not Yoda, but he's like Yoda. So what they're trying to say is you're ripping off Star Wars. So you see how sometimes you just can't win? You just can't win. And I'm like, listen, people, is IG-88 doesn't mean that he's the only IG droid out there. Like K2SO is not the only Imperial droid out there. So R2-D2 is not the only droid out there. You've got to have all these droids because imagine me and all of you guys, and we all have a mech, right? There's R3. R3 was with Kenobi, right? He had R3. Anakin had R2, right? Just C-3PO. There's all different droids, and there should be. Yeah, there should be. Daughter and I were talking the other night. This is what B says. Just want to check my facts. It is true that Jango Fett and Boba Fett were not Mandalorians. Yes, that is true. They are not Mandalorians. Didn't Jango get the armor from a Mandalorian he killed? I think that's the story. I actually don't know where he got the Mandalorian armor from, but that's a great idea to look it up and find out. That's interesting. I can make a video on that. Where did he get the Mandalorian armor from? That's very interesting. But they aren't Mandalorian. They are not. Music Biz Marty. Hey, what's up? Your point falls flat. What do you mean it falls flat? I don't understand. You have no idea what you're talking about. This is Bullhoo and Boulder Dash. That's not my point. I was watching a video, and this is what people said. I didn't say it. People said it. My argument is against it. I went on and I commented against it. It was a live show, and this is what they were saying. They were saying, "Oh yeah, the Mandalorian, but it's like Yoda, but it isn't." And I said, "Okay, people, it is not just one person in the Star Wars universe, right? There's tons of people. There's tons of characters. There's tons of droids. There's tons of species." That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what you're saying. What is it you're saying? I fall flat. I'm defending it. They're against it. So maybe you don't get what I'm saying. Maybe you came in the middle of it. This is what the other creator said. And I went on his live stream and I argued it. And I said, that's not true. Are you saying there's only one IG robot that ever existed? Are you saying there's only one, creature? Like there's only Yoda? There's no other Yoda that could possibly exist? That wouldn't make any sense. There has to be a whole world of species like Chewbacca. He's not the only Wookiee. There's a ton of Wookiees. A whole planet full of Kashyyyk. A ton of Wookiees. A ton of them. So you're saying that you can't make another Star Wars show without having a character because it's like Chewbacca? Come on. People are so petty that they have to, find a straw and pull it. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. So, okay, music, I'm trying to understand. Okay, Marty, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? Everything else is a figment of Yoda's imagination. I don't know. You feel that I'm wrong. So you don't like The Mandalorian? You don't like it at all? You think that there should only be one IG robot? You feel that there should only be one Wookiee? There should be that's it? That there shouldn't be any other characters? That there's, seriously, we're human beings. There's billions of us on this planet. Billions of us on this planet. Billions. Or be simpler. Okay, so how do you exist? It takes two people to produce another, right? It takes a man and a woman to produce a baby. So there has to be more than one. You can't have a whole world of people out there in a galaxy far, far away, and there's only one Yoda. That's it. Where did Yoda come from? He had to be born from somebody, right? How about fish? How do you think fish in our planet? How about cats, dogs? They're species. There's more than one. If there was only one, it would be called extinction. If there's 100, it's called extinction. If there's only 1,000 bald eagles in the world, that they're on the verge of being extinct. That's how life is. That's how life is. There has to be more. There has to be a lot more. Otherwise, they're going into extinction. They're not going to exist anymore. Everything else, okay, I feel you're wrong. Yes, it would be simpler. There's too much variety. Well, what's wrong with too much variety? So what would you do? What would you do? I don't understand it. Erroneous on all counts. So what would you do? Just put in. So you just want everything brand new. You don't want any old to exist in this Star Wars. Nothing. You don't want to see any stormtroopers. You don't want to see any species that's already out there. Is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that you? So basically, you want to see different creatures. You want to see everything different. That's what you're upset. So you're with them. You're with them. You're saying, oh shoot, there shouldn't be a Mandalorian. There someone totally out there, different. Right? It should be different creature, different religion, different. I believe everything in Star Wars universe was dreamt up by Yoda and never existed. I don't. That's not true at all. That's not what George Lucas said. George Lucas said this is a story of Luke Skywalker. It did exist. I don't understand. The whole point of Star Wars is just, it's a family soap opera. Prove it. I did a video on it. George is go on YouTube. Look at what George Lucas says about Star Wars. There's tons of videos of everything. He's the creator. He created all this. He's the creator. What he said? He said that this is a soap opera for 12-year-olds, and it's about the Skywalker family. It's about like a family, and all the drama they went through. That's what the story was about. That's what all 9 movies were supposed to be about. Them. That's what he based the story. He never said it was a dream. This has happened far, far away. It's science fiction. That's what he said. You should have read between the lines. I asked you first. I already did. I said, I'm telling you what the proof is. That you go to the source, and the source is George Lucas. And the person who created this whole thing is George Lucas. And if this was a dream, he would have said it. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is George said it. The creator said it. This is what he said Star Wars is. Well, then, Marty, what am I going to tell you? If you don't believe what the creator said of all this, then, live in your own Star Wars planet. Seriously, live in your own Star Wars planet. If you can't handle that's the truth, then what am I going to tell you, man? That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. The truth is that this is about the Skywalkers. And everything else they're doing is what George told Filoni. This is it. And that's what they're basing it on. All right, dude, I can't argue with you. You think it's a dream from Yoda? Great. Go spread that around YouTube. Go spread that around Twitter. Go on, make an account, and start it all. And see how it goes for you. Go for it, man. Go for it. Case dismissed. Dude, you don't have a case. Where's your proof? Show me where you can prove that it's a dream based on yoga. Yoga. Yoga, I called him. That's fun. That'd be a great name for the baby. Baby Yoga. There we go. Oh, God. Real fans already know. Yeah, real fans already know. Here's what I'll do. I'll take a poll on Twitter. Let's see how many fans come to me and say, is this all a dream? Right? Is this all? Yoda is the one who had a dream, and that's what the whole Star Wars is about. Let's see how many people would say, yes, that's true. Seriously, dude, I don't know where you're getting that from. I'm sorry, I got nothing for you. If that's what you think it is, hey, good for you. What do you want me to do? I didn't create it. I really didn't create it. I am going to go for it, dude. I'm going to do it tomorrow, actually. I'm going to definitely do it. I'm going to say, hey, this is guy's opinion on it. I'm going to show you part of the video. What do you guys think? Because he says real fans, and I'm just curious to see what real fans are going to say. Because everybody's going to look at me, and I'm not going to lose the pole ball. I don't even know where you're getting this shit from. Where the hell are you getting this stuff? You remind me of Ryan Johnson. Oh, my God. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. Obviously you're trolling. Obviously, you've got to be trolling at this point. You've got to be trolling at this point. It's all right. I do. If that's what makes you happy, whatever, go for it. Go for it. That's so funny. You think Yoda dreamed it up, or you're just trolling. It's one or the other. I don't know what you're doing. But whatever. If you want to troll. I'm used to it, so it doesn't bother me. But anyway, that's the story. You think it's obviously that's what I think. Obviously too. To tell me that this is something that Yoda dreamt of, it's all a dream of Yoda. Okay, and what's the reality? Who's in Yoda's reality? What's the story? Tell me the story. It's all a dream of reality. Seriously, tell me. Give me something to go on. Give me where you got this as a dream of Yoda. When he went to sleep with Luke, he woke up and all of a sudden, whoa, he's on his home planet all of a sudden. Oh, this is so fun. Yoda's a mental patient. Yeah, so is Ryan Johnson. He's also a mental patient. Are you kidding me? You gonna check on this or what? Tomorrow? Yeah. Are you gonna check on this? I mean, it's not boiling or anything. It's just smoking. Just to let you know. But let me know if you're gonna check on it. Because I don't want you to put you on camera.
Okay, I'm coming.
You're coming? Then let me turn the other way. Hold on. Wait. Let me get out of the kitchen. Go ahead. Gotta go. Okay, so the reality is,
How much split pea did you put?
huh?
How much split pea did you
Everything I put that you had in the bag.
How much did they have in the bag?
About half. Yeah, you like the beta poster? This is from Rogue One. Yeah, I love this Vader poster. This is my favorite. This poster is like
What is this one?
needed.
For what?
Shopping. So that's a Rogue One poster.
Rob, there's a
What?
red garbage around.
I know. I'll handle it. I'll handle it all. Don't worry about it. So.
I'm here.
I know you're here, so I'm going here so the camera doesn't. It's on me. It's not on you. Don't worry about it. The camera's on me. It's not on you, so you don't have to worry about it. You're damn sick of the Vader poster, yo. Oh God, heaven, help me. How many people am I gonna get tonight? Oh well, I'm sorry. I love my fucking Vader poster. So unless someone's gonna buy me a new one, I don't care. Oh well. I think it's stupid, to be honest with you. I'm like, who really cares? Oh, Finn. Oh, Poe. Oh, the romance. Oh, the stupid stuff. I'm like, whatever, dude. Oh, she made a mess. I gotta clean it. I'm gonna clean. Oh, God. I have to clean the house again. By the way, that was Chanel. Her tail knocked off all the Christmas ornaments. I just think it's stupid. I mean, like, first of all, they talk about Lando, right? They talk about Lando right before they put Solo out, saying, "Oh, he's Pando," and then they have the stupidest, one of the stupid parts about it is that they have, and I'm glad you brought that up because that's a pretty cool topic. And then they bring up that the robot is attracted to him, and oh, he's attracted to me, and I'm like, you're a friggin' robot. Yeah, he can care about you. Sure, you could feel like I cared about K2SO and stuff like that, and R2, but that's just, yeah, Lando's Pan. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like, really, you're gonna make him fall in love with a fucking robot? Are you fucking serious? A robot? How do you do that? And right before the movie comes out, and then the movie bombs, and you're like, oh, what happened? What do you mean what happened? You can care for it, yeah, but not like, oh my God, it's dead. Well, yeah, I understand you care for it, whatever, but a little too much, man. That Darth Vader didn't even know about Luke. So remember that. That never happened. Okay, first of all, Luke was on Tatooine. Vader didn't even know he existed. Vader didn't know Leia existed. Vader, when he was torturing his own daughter, didn't even know it was his own daughter. So, yeah, I don't go for that. I don't get that. So, yeah, so that never happened, and I don't know where you heard that from, or you're just making that up, or you're just trolling. I don't know which it is, but whatever. So, but the bottom line is that never happened, and, yeah, so Remember, Vader was out killing people. He's out killing Jedis. He killed Count Dooku's family. This is what he was doing, man. He even killed his own Inquisitors. He was just killing everybody with no mercy. Yet he gets redeemed because he kills the Emperor and whatever. Yeah, you're getting stupid trolls tonight. But that was actually, the first question was good. See, he didn't think I would go that way. He's like, oh, homosexuality. Let's talk about it. It's a great topic. You know, that's a good topic because that has come up. But the Darth Vader stuff, I said, no, he's trolling. Wow, 49ers are up at the half, 23-0. Wow. Packers aren't playing good at all. Yeah, I'm gonna go start playing some Jedi Fallen Order. And yeah, so let me get off the stream for more trolls come on here. Like fucking wasting my time. And yeah, so it was good night. Had Scott on, Luke on. We had Star Wars Raw Reviews stop by, and we had Rookie Critic. So I can't complain. Yeah, I already got tickets for the Rise of Skywalker. I'm going to see it. Not because I'm excited about it. Just because, listen, I'm invested in it. But otherwise, I don't really care. And El Beast, thanks for stopping by, too. So if you want to catch me, I'm going to do another live stream. I'm going to just start playing Jedi Fallen Order for a couple hours if you want to catch me on there. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later. And thanks for stopping in, Beast, Open-Minded, Luke, the trolls. Thanks for stopping by, trolling. Appreciate it. But at least you gave me something to talk about. So, The Mandalorian looks sick. I'm going to do some reviews on it. And, yeah, so let's do another live stream. Talk to you in a little bit. Catch you later.